and welcome back to Stitchcraft. My name is Mary, the Stitchcraft Queen, and today is Tuesday, February 11th of 2025. Sorry, BB, it will be a little crazy for a second. Just let her out of her kennel for the morning after getting home from work. So she is a little crazy right now. But also, happy birthday to my brother. It's his birthday today. I'm excited we're going to dinner with them later, so that will be fun. Miss BB. BB. Can you quiet down, please? Thank you. That's a good girl. Sorry, she's a little crazy right now. I only worked on one project this week, so let's get on into it. I was just having so much fun with my, I forget what it's called. It's a Swedish word, I believe, but it's like the Hammersvik blanket by Stephen West. So this was where I was last week. I was still on my first set of 10. And so I ended up finishing it with this pink one. So I only had 3 left to do in the first one. And then I got through the second set of 10. So it starts right here. This one I remember was called Zebra. I don't remember what the rest of them. I believe the dyer was, I want to say Pearl Talk. It is on my Ravelry page as well as the colors. Not the order, but at least the colors are on there. And then I even started my third dyer, which is, Storytell Stitchery, if I remember right. I've gotten some of her stuff before and love it, so I was so happy when it was a part of this. So started with this fun, more like red colored, which I was very happy there were finally some reds, because a lot of them are very just bright and fun and colorful, which I love, but I also wanted some reds, so very happy with that. And then we're moving back into kind of the more bright and fun colors in her pack, so very excited about that. I should be finishing this up, this pack up by the weekend, and then I will get on my next pack and hopefully have those 2 done and out of the way. Oh yeah, I am finishing this, or I'm recording this one day early because I have some appointments I have to go to tomorrow, but I will be posting this on Wednesday, so that's why the date is wrong, if you were wondering. So yeah, that was my only project this week. I guess too, for my, my Sweet Shop blanket, so I had some of these extra solids that I was debating putting in, because most of the yarn is very variegated and speckled that's going in there, but I decided to go ahead and actually put this yarn in there. I have a couple minis too and some brighter colors. The goal of the Sweet Shop blanket is to get through the Advent from last year, and then as many minis as possible, and then as many random, I have a lot of random big skeins that I would like to get through and work through as well. So it's a good project for that because it's going to be a huge blanket. It'll look really scrappy, but I think also well put together because of the coordinating tonal all throughout. But that was a little update for that project. And hopefully today or tomorrow, I would like to try to stitch up, finally, me and my husband's cardigans, everything but the sleeves, because the sleeves are not done yet. Today too, I was even feeling like working on the sleeves, so maybe we'll get some of that today. Who knows, we'll see. But on to all the fun things I got in the mail. So I guess we should start with this. How did they bag this one up this time? Oh, I don't want to open it. They bagged it up differently. That's why I was confused. Okay, row 1. So funny enough, because I was doing my row 1 blanket, I got my row 1 for the month of, this will be the month of February, I believe. This one is from Stunning String Studio. And I love how bright and colorful. Look at those fun speckly variegated ones down there. I am so excited for these. This I will be doing next to my blanket just to work through it. So after the Storytell Stitchery, we'll be putting this in there. So I'm just going to put it right in the pouch. And then they also do a little stitch marker. And so this one's really cute. It says, oh, where's the camera? I moved the camera. There it is. It says made with love, if it will focus. If I can hold my hand still. And then there's a little handprint on the back for handmade. So we love that. Very excited for it. And then the other stuff I got was from Polka Dot Creek. More of their yarn bouquets. They put a ton of them on the website. I haven't even taken them out of the bags yet. And so I just went and got one of each because that's what I'm doing. And it's going to be a very, again, the next blanket I make with it will be a very scrappy blanket. I'm debating between doing, like, there's one that's arrows. It's like a bunch of arrows essentially that you work through. So that one I think would be really cool to do with these. Or, and basically what it is you like start the arrow and then you work as many rows as you can until you're basically out of yarn. So that would use up a lot of them. Or the other one that I've been seeing, it's the Cozy Memories blanket. That one was actually made by one of the people at Polka Dot Creek. So that'd be cool to use with their little yarn bouquets. But I was also thinking about just using that one with my random scraps that I get. Especially I have a lot now coming from my row 1 blanket. I'll have a lot from the sweet shop once that one is all done. So we'll just have to see kind of once we get there. But still debating on this one. But I'm probably going to end up doing the arrow one. But if not, it'll be another fun, very scrappy one. Anyways, let's get into the yarn I actually got from Polka Dot Creek. So these ones are their everyday favorites. And this is their jewel tone. So lots of very pretty, dark, moody colors. And then this one is their everyday favorites, neons. So all the super bright colors, super fun and pretty. And then this one, everyday favorites, earthy. So a lot more earthy tones, kind of darker. Again, a little bit more moody, we love. And then this one is the everyday favorites, pastels. So all the light and fun colors. All right, next bag. Okay, these ones are the greatest hits. This one's winter. So lots of fun, pretty ones. And this is the greatest hits summer. A little more color in there, a little more fun and springy. Speaking of spring, this one's the greatest hits spring. So I love it. Looks like a lot of flowers. And then lastly, greatest hits autumn. Very fun and kind of fall fest vibes. Okay, and then the last bag. I told you there was a lot last week. Okay, this one is one of their everyday favorites again. This is the neutrals. It's fun to have some more neutrals because most of the yarn I get from them is very bright and colorful, which, again, I love. But it will be fun in this blanket to have a little bit of a, a little bit of a, what am I calling it? A pullback from all the fun, bright colors. All right, this one is called Dream. And I don't remember if this is part of their Valentine's Day collection or not, but lots of fun pinks, blues, purples. And then, yeah, there's a little cream and a gray in there too. And then this one is part of their Valentine's collection. It's Love Potion. There's so many fun reds and pinks. And then there are some more neutrals in that one too, which is awesome. That is all my Polka Dot Creek. And that's all the yarn and yarny things I got this week. So not too bad. Definitely more yarn than I have been getting, but it's fun to get yarny mail every once in a while. Yeah, and then I don't remember if they're having a St. Patrick's Day one. Now that I'm off of Instagram and they're not on Blue Sky, it's hard to tell. So I have to go stalk out their website every once in a while. But I'll have to see if they put a bunch of green up because I would love to get those. But yeah, that's fun. That's all the yarny things. Let's see, what else did we do this week? We went to the hot pot place again with my cousin. That was fun. Oh, me and my husband too went to this Indian restaurant we really like called Saffron Circle. And last time we got the medium heat and it wasn't like super spicy or even like really that flavorful. So we're like, let's go ahead and try the hot, right? Let's try the hot version. We can handle heat. My husband, I've never seen him sweat that much because he has the, as he calls it, the extra Mexican sweat gland where when they eat spice, they just sweat buckets. And boy, oh boy, I have never seen him sweat that much. Mine was pretty spicy, but I could handle it. But on Sunday, we went to have leftovers for lunch and the spice had gone up 8 levels, I swear. So that's still sitting in my fridge. I will probably try to eat it, finish it off today and tomorrow. But it was very flavorful with all the spices. So, maybe it will be worth it. We'll see what I get next time when we go. We started watching, it's on Netflix, it's called Apple Cider Vinegar. I remember when I was like in junior high and high school, hearing about like this app everybody was getting, because here in Utah, where we're in, Mormonville, USA, as I like to call it, a lot of kind of weird things like are culturally okay and like it's like the norm. And one of those is everybody wants to look, the exact same copy paste, super fit and thin with blonde hair. Um, Ideal, I guess it's not my ideal, but ideal, mom body and vibe. Because that's a big cultural thing around here. But I remember everyone got that app. And I forgot what it's called. It's like the Earthy Pantry or Organic Pantry or something. My mom did not, because she was like, well, I think she got it and then she just like looked it over and was like, this is kind of dumb, and went on to the next thing, because we already were eating pretty healthy. But it's been very interesting to learn, because I remember there was a scam with it. But it's been very interesting to learn about the whole story behind it and how she like faked having cancer, which I didn't know about. That was crazy to learn. But it's been very interesting. It's a dramatization. They make it very clear that I think it's Gabby. No, it's not Gabby Bell. Bell something was her name. But she did not get paid anything for the remaking of her story. They're just telling it as a dramatization, which has been really cool. And I like that they put that out there. So yeah, that's been fun. Trying to think if we ate anywhere new this week. I don't think we did. We did hot pot at home though. And it was really good. We got the same spice cubes as the place we like. And it ended up tasting almost identical, so that's good. We're gonna have hot pot like every single night now for the rest of forever. Very healthy, very delicious. It just takes, it's like an hour and a half meal to have, just because you're cooking your own food as you go. But my husband was obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with it. Cheap, easy, and healthy. So we love that. Yeah, I think that was really it from this week. This next week's gonna be crazy because we have, I guess we had the Super Bowl party this last weekend. That was fun. We went to friends of my parents. So thanks for having us over. Shout out to them. But yeah, I don't ever really care for football or the Super Bowl. I was just there to watch the halftime show. Kendrick Lamar was the big star of it this time. One of my husband's all-time favorite artists. He actually quoted him in his Mission Farewell, fun fact. So it was really cool because we've been listening to a lot more of his music. I learned I really like it. It's really good stuff. It's good to get you motivated and pumped up. So it's fun to listen to at work. But yeah, I thought it was phenomenal. I love that it was an all black crew during Black History Month. Really, really cool to see, and to have them, get to shine and have their moment, because they definitely deserve that as well. But yeah, really cool. And then he was very meta about, him doing the halftime show with Samuel L. Jackson and a lot of this stuff. And then of course the whole diss on Drake, that was great. That was fantastic. My husband said even they made him censor the word pedophile. They wouldn't let him say it, but it sounded just as like he was singing it, because the entire stadium sung the exact same words. So that was kind of funny to hear after the fact. But yeah, rip Drake. I was never a fan, so I don't really know. I was never into rap, but it was fun to learn the whole history behind that this week. Yeah, this next weekend's gonna be crazy because we have 2 parties, both with family, both sides of the family, so that will be kind of crazy, but it'll be a lot of fun to see them all. But yeah, that's all the Yarny things, and then life things, I guess, going on right now. So it's snowing now in Utah, so if it is where you are too, stay safe, drive safe, remember to drive slower. Even if you think you're really good at driving in the snow like me, I still drive slow. So do that. Be safe rather than sorry. But until next week, we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!